I bring you the preview on the Janty MiD. As you can see, I have the MiD right here with me. I'm sorry for the light quality, you probably can see it pretty well, but as this is only a small preview and I'll show you the Janty MiD software, how to work with it, at least from what I've learned so far. I've got this for 2 days. I'll just show you also the box. I'll leave the close-ups on the Janty MiD and all the stuff that it brings for the review itself. Today I'll just show you this little thing performing, show you the software also, talk a bit about how to work with the mod, how to program it, how to work with the software, basically just what I've learned so far, as this is only a small preview on the Janty MiD. I'll just take a drag. Really good. So I'll just turn the camera now to the computer and I'll start showing you the Janty MiD software. So this is let me just turn the camera a little bit to this side, like this, and remove this from here. So this is the Janty software, the program where basically everything will happen, everything that you want to configure on the MiD that I have right here. Basically you'll have to learn this program in order to master the MiD itself. This is the first page of the software. We have some banners rotating right here, as you can see, some banners with some info. Then we have the link for the community. If I click it right here, it will open the page of the MiD series community that on this moment it's offline, of course, as this is only for testers, basically for the reviewers. Then we have the device. I will now connect the device to the computer. Just connect the device to the computer. As you can see, it already detected the MiD series. My license is not the Platinum one, the one that the reviewers have access. I'm still waiting for my license to arrive. So basically I can't show you everything, but as I've told, this is only a small preview, I'll just talk basically about the program, what it has, what it does, how to, and basically all that. On the first page, on the device page, we can configure many options. This is the part where we check for updates for the MiD. This is where we apply the license. As you can see, I only have the state color enable license. The Platinum version, the version for the reviewers, have everything activated. Here we have some statistics on the MiD, some more programmable for the vaping profile, voltage range and power range. If we don't want the device to go to 8 volts, we just set it right here. If we don't want the device to go to 25 watts, we just set it right here. I'll just leave it as it is and get going to the profile part. So this is the profile part. I've done already 4 profiles. We have the profiles assigned to the joystick, basically to the right and to the left. In order to make it simple for me to remember the profiles, I've chosen the volts profiles to the right and the watt profile to the left. Basically I have a profile with 4 volts and a profile with 4.5 volts. And then I have a profile with 8 watts and 11 watts. I have different colors for the 4 profiles, basically. They are really simple profiles. I've just done simple profiles, as you can see. This is the basic, just linear profiles. We can mess around with the different voltage that we want. Basically, let me just click, select all, Imagine that I want a profile with variations on the voltage. I have I'm sorry, I thought you were seeing it. Let me just, okay, right here on the bottom, I can just mess around with different, for example, starting on 0 and climbing up to 8 volts, starting on 4, going up to 8, then going back to 0, then going back to 4. As you can see, I can really play around with the type of the voltage or the power that I want the device to give me. Basically, it's up for you to find out your sweet spot per se. As I was saying, basically you can create the profile as you want it. You can use it on the standard style, or if you prefer, for example, if you prefer to use a linear one like this, and then switch over to the real time vaping, you can play around with the joystick and have the voltage to go up or down as you want. I'll just show you now how it works. For example, at this moment, as you can see, it's on 4 volts. It's on this profile. Okay, it's on the profile. Let me select it. No, I'll just get the info back from the device, and it will switch back to what I had saved on the device. As you can see now, I'm using this profile. Even the color here shows it, and here you can see 4 volts. I'm going to switch now to the real time vaping. Basically what I have to do is to press 5 times the joystick to the right. No? Okay. As you can see, the LED is blinking. If it blinks just 1 time, it's on standard vaping style. If I click to the other side, it blinks 2 times, and this is the real time. I'll just press to activate. As you can see now, if I just press and hold the middle button, it will say exactly the same as the profile is, but if I press the joystick up, you can see the voltage going up. Thus, it starts on 4 volts, that the profile that I have activated, and as I'm pressing up, the voltage keeps going up. I'll just take off the cartomizer from here, or else it will probably burn from so many experience. But as you can see, the voltage going up. If I press down, the voltage will go down. Basically, this is the real-time style vaping. I can get the profile I want on the device and then play around with the voltage itself. I gotta be honest, from my experience, I don't really feel comfortable using this type, because if I just forget of turning the mod down and get it on my pocket, and imagine that for accident it gets activated and keeps getting the voltage up, it will probably destroy the cartomizer or atomizer or whatever. So I'll just switch back to the standard vaping style. Just click 5 times to the right. As you can see, it's blinking 2 times. This indicates me that it's on the real-time vaping. I press again, and 1 time indicates me that's on standard. Click on the middle, and as you can see, I'm pressing the joystick up and down, and it's on standard vaping profile. Another thing that I suggest, at least that's what I've done, was to read the entire manual, the device manual, the application manual, that will help you a lot on understanding the device itself, how to program it, how to work with it. Basically it will tell you everything. At least this is my opinion, this is what I've done. First thing was download the manuals and read the manuals. Now I'll just show you also how to switch profiles. That's basically one of the things that many people are wondering. Okay, we have no screen, we can see, how can I change profiles? It's really simple. It's a bit tricky at the start because yeah, we don't know what's programmed on the mod, but after you get some time, after you spend some time programming, creating the profiles, assigning the colors to the profiles, and so you'll get used to it. Basically, as I've told, I've chosen the right side for volts and the left side for watts. So, as for profile switching, as you can see, if you want to activate the profile switching mode, basically what you have to do is to press right 3 times. Now, this color indicates me that's on profile switching. As you can see right here, profile switching, the color is pink. This one is the color I've chosen to profile switching basically. And now, right here, on the top, there, you can see 1/4 volts. If I press again, 0/4.5 volts. Basically, this is a profile I have on the right side, as I've told you, 4.5 right 1, 4 volts right 2. On the left side is left 3 and left 4 is 4 and 11 watts. This was a way I found to remember always the profiles, as we don't have a screen. And basically you'll have to know by the blinks on the device itself. So on 4 volts one, for example, it's blinking 2 times. If I click another time to the right, it will blink 1 time. This is because I've assigned the 4.5 volts one to the right one and the 4 volts one to the right 2. So basically it's on the 4.5, blinking 1 time, it's the right one. If I press again, it's the 4 volts, it's blinking 2 times, it's the right 2. If I press to the left, it will blink 3 times. If I press again for the 11 watts, it will blink 4 times. This is the way you have to know what the profile you are using. Basically, I know that the first one, the one that blinks just 1 time, it's the 4.5. The second one is the 4 volts, and for the left side, I'm sorry, it's the watts profiles. It blinks 3 or 4 times depending on the profile I want. I just want the 4.5 one, blinks 1 time, I just click and it activates the profile, as you can see, 4.5 volts. The color I've chosen to this profile is yellow. Oh, I'm sorry, it's yellow, as you can see. Basically, I know that this can be a bit messy, a bit tricky at the beginning, because we basically don't have a screen. We don't have a screen right here. We can see what we are choosing. We can't. It's tricky. It will get some time for people to get used to it, but I think that people will start liking this type of device. Basically, you can do everything, you can program everything, you can choose the color you want. Of course, that you have to have a very good memory to remember the colors and the profiles that they are assigned to. But overall, I'm really enjoying programming and working on my vaping profiles. Basically, it's myself creating my own vaping style. Then I can share them with the community and all of that stuff. Something that I haven't tried yet, because basically this is just for the reviewers. This is just a test unit, as the final version will have a better finishing. Probably it will be another firmware from the device. At this moment I have this firmware version 2.4.5. Let's check if there's an update. No, there's no update. It's the same version I have, so there's no need to update the device. Basically, this is it regarding the first tests I've done on the program itself, as I don't have my final license the Platinum license, I can't mess around with everything, but when it's time for me to do the review, I will have it for sure, and I'll give closer look on the device itself and on the program. I'll just vape some more on this Janty MiD Cartomizer and talk a little more about the mod. So basically I've talked a little about the Janty MiD software. I've showed you the software itself, what does it do, what does it doesn't do. I've showed you how to switch profiles, how to switch vaping styles. There's these two things that I've talked about and show you how to do with the Janty software. There are only two things of the 1,000 things that you can create with the Janty software. Because 1,000 things, because basically you can create any type of profile you want. That will depend from person to person. Something good is that you can share your profiles after on the community. I'm really looking forward to have the community starting to growing up, starting to have people sharing their profiles, see what they like and how they like to vape, the difference on the volts, on the watts, whatever. Basically you can create anything from the Janty software. We have with this device we have a very big range. It's the max 8 volts and 25 watts. That's something unique, something that you can see on most or any of the devices out there, and I'm really looking forward to see what the community will bring to show us on the Janty MiD. For now, as I've told you, I only got this from 2 days. I still haven't got my Platinum license for the software, so I'm basically testing the product, see if it fails somewhere, how it handles, how it performs, testing the Cartomizer itself. The Cartomizer itself, at least so far, it's really good. It vapes like a champ. I'm using the 4.5 volts, but 4.5 volts profile. It's the yellow one, remember, 4.5, it's the yellow. The green one was for 4 volts. I'm really enjoying this. At the start it's a bit tricky, not having a screen, trying to understand the device itself, trying to understand what profile we are using. It's a bit tricky, it's something different, something new. And I'm sure most of the people will like this type of product. Really good. So basically this is it for now. This wasn't any kind of review or anything, it's just me basically giving my opinion and my first thought on the Janty MiD, showing you the program, what it has, showing you the MiD itself, the size of it. It's not comparing, of course, to other mods. It's not that big. It's slim. It's a little bit more larger than a Ego type battery, but basically it feels really good on the hand. It has a rubberish finish. Another thing that I think most people will be wondering is the thread. The thread is a 510 thread. There's no Ego thread on the bottom, and most people will probably ask, for example, I don't have a Cartomizer on this tank, but I'll just show you. Imagine that you want to use a tank on the top of the Janty MiD. Basically, it will look like this. But as I've told, this is just these units are just for reviews and for tests, so we didn't have access to the extra con that will probably, and remember this, probably will come on the final version. If not on the final version of the kit, it will be on the store for a very low price. At least this is words from Ludo, from Janty. That's something good, a cone to hide the thread itself, so we can have any type of tank that we want just to sit on top of the MID. So this is everything, I think, at least for now. This is everything. I'll just keep trying the MID, keep looking deeper into the software, trying to find some new profiles for me. I hope you enjoyed, and see you next time.